Talkaholic episode 4. How are we feeling?
Shawty ain't no pussy.
Loud ass car. Loud ass car.
Bro, I look like a ghost. Do you see how fucking white I am? I genuinely look like a ghost.
Shawty little body.
Y'all want to get on camera?
What?
Y'all want to get on camera?
No, thank you. We're recording a movie, Janice.
For real? That's fun. Yeah, cut that out in post. That was so awkward.
I'm less white than you.
I mean, in real life too.
Yeah. I'm kind of yellow. Why am I yellow? Do I have jaundice? I have jaundice.
It's official. He has jaundice.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather have jaundice than scurvy.
What the fuck is jaundice, bro? Explain this medical condition to me right now.
No.
You watch Dr. House. Give me this. Give me the synopsis.
Bro, Dr. House is the most repetitive show ever, and I'm in it only for the insults.
I have a friend who watches Dr. House next to me in class.
Great. How does it go for him?
There was a rape scene. That's... I mean, the plot twist is that it wasn't rape, it was role play. They were role playing.
They were role-playing rape.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Because he had blood in his lungs because he got choked. Yeah. She was fucked up. You watch that show willingly.
Well, yeah, because it's funny when he insults someone.
We've got rectal bleeding.
What, all of you?
Are you being intentionally dense?
Huh? Dr. House. I don't think we've met.
Dr. Jamie Conway, I've heard your name.
Most people have. It's also a noun.
He's just such a dickhead, bro.
But it's funny.
Yeah, but he's like an actual... Like, dickhead doesn't even begin to define that shit, bro.
Bro, these leaves, I have PTSD of these types of leaves, you know why?
Why?
Because when I was little, this motherfucker,
Yep.
got into my ear.
How?
I don't know.
How deep?
I ran through one of those bushes because we were playing hide and seek. I ran through one of these motherfucking bushes, and this fucking piece of shit got in my ear.
Yep.
And it's terrible and it's awful because at first it kind of tickles, but then it starts hurting like shit. It's spiky. It's spiky and it's weird. And it's
How is it just in your ear?
I don't know.
Why don't you just, like...
It got lodged in there, and I couldn't like.
It's like, you feeling?
I was little. What the fuck? I feel something in my ear. I'm like, ah! I'm not gonna stick my hand like, oh, let's dig for gold. No. Nobody does that. Nobody.
Yeah, that's valid, actually. Yeah.
I never picked my nose, and I still don't. Because I think it's disgusting. I always thought it was disgusting.
When I had runny noses when I was younger, I would put my tongue out like this. I would collect that shit.
What does it taste like?
Oh, it's very salty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like shockingly salty.
I taste blood sometimes.
I taste blood a lot because I like get nosebleeds a lot. He knows because yesterday we watched La La Land and I cried so hard that I got a nosebleed.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Great.
It still hurts. It still hurts. That ending genuinely
Man. It was the funniest thing because he got up from the sea and I was like, all right, I have to like comfort this guy. I walk over to him and I'm like, okay, I gotta give this guy a hug. I was like, I'm too short for this bullshit because stand up. I walked up to this guy. I'm like, it's okay, you're good. It's okay, I get it. It's like the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah.
I try. Listen, I try, and that's what matters, you know.
It's a fire movie though.
It's a good movie.
Heard about the controversies like at the time when this was happening about how it didn't win a Grammy, how they were called up onto the stage as if they won a Grammy, but then they were...
Sorry. Go.
Yeah. Did you see the video?
What video?
The Grammy video with
No, I haven't.
So they get called up onto the stage and they're like, movie of the year, La La Land. And they walk up onto the stage and then he reads it again. He's like, oh no, actually it's not La La Land. And he calls up another movie. But the cast of La La Land stays on the stage. And so the other movie is giving their thank you speech while La La Land is on the stage just standing there. Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know what movie it lost to, but I need to watch that so I know like if that was a good loss or not.
Probably not.
Probably not. La La Land was like so good. For no reason at all.
It's a great film.
It could have just been like a musical, a cutesy musical with Ryan Gosling and the other girl.
If they cut off the movie if they cut off the last 30 minutes, it could have been a very happy film, but it would not have been as good.
The last 30 minutes kind of.
I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, the when he was playing the song and it was going through like what their life could have been if everything went perfectly.
Bro,
That
that scene fucking. I was glancing over to him. I was like, "Is this guy doing okay? Is he doing okay?" And I didn't see anything. And then the movie ends, and I'm like, "Oh god."
I was holding it in.
I know. I saw like, "Is it okay?" Is it
I was like shaking. I was like, what if it changes? What if they get back together? Then I would have cried for nothing. And then it just ends, and it ended. And I just sat there, empty. It just ends with them like not together.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna hurt to say it, but they had to break up for the movie to be good.
Yep.
They couldn't.
And also to follow their dreams or whatever. She had to go to Paris.
Yeah, sure.
Who was in Paris? I think, even though it was painful, it was worth it.
It was a good movie.
It was a
It was a good
phenomenal
movie.
I really enjoyed it.
What else is going on in life right now that people that are watching this care about?
Phoenix is gone?
It's gonna be gone probably by the time this is out.
You're gonna take 2 months to edit this?
I don't know. Listen, I'm talking to Sebas on Instagram. Like, I told him, like, buddy, you gotta write. And he's like, nah, bro, I'm skating.
Can we talk about the production of the show?
Sure, yeah, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, no one watches this, so it's fine. But yeah, we have this guy, Sebas,
Oh,
right?
God.
And he's working on this show, and he wrote episode 1, the script, sent it to us. Excellent.
Beautiful.
Right?
Episode 2,
Not much downtime. Episode 2 is
No.
like out almost immediately. And then he started asking us what episode 3 should be about. And we were like, bro, this is your show, do your thing. And he asked us again. And episode 3, we have the script now, right? It just took a while.
yeah, it took a while. I think it's halfway done. It needs, like, the other half.
Uh-huh.
And the thing is, today's the 20th. I told him, look, man, you asked for 7 episodes.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna give you to the end of the month, that's 11
10 more
days.
days.
10 more days. Sorry. Yeah. If
11.
If I don't have the scripts in my inbox in those 11 days, the show's over. Because here's the thing with Phoenix, it's stayed around for too long.
Yeah.
I think honestly, if anything, the smartest move would have been to just end Subjectivity and end Phoenix right after. Because Subjectivity is the best way to end off Phoenix, being realistic. Butthole is unnecessary, but
Butthole is super fun though.
it's a fun show.
Just reading the scripts and stuff, some of the characters are mad goofy.
They're funny. It's a funny show. And I think I would be really happy to see it come true, because obviously Sebas is excited about it. I'm
Yeah,
excited
and
about it.
He like offered to do all of the writing and all of the video editing.
The editing,
So
yeah.
literally all we have to do is just record for him, and he's basically producing his own show. So it's like
Exactly.
super low maintenance and everything. And so far the scripts like look good. Like they instantly got greenlit.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it was a breath of fresh air when they approached me and said, I want to make my own show.
Yeah.
And I told them, well, Sebas, this is a really bad time, because, you know, the group's about to end. It's on the verge of ending. And I was just pretty tired, because Crimson Night Show, I had to be holding their hands like they're 5-year-olds the whole time, because they couldn't sit down and do anything. And that's why the show didn't even finish its season 1 run. I cut it off early. The only except the show is Subjectivity, and that's because the people working on it were a lot more.
It still took way longer than
It took longer,
Yeah.
but-
It took like a year or two. I mean, a year was just thinking about what it was gonna be. It wasn't even called Subjectivity until this is the story of how it got its name. My dad was showering, and I knock on his door, and he opens it for some reason. He's like holding the towel right here, and I'm like, give me a name for a game show that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And he said Subjectivity, because it's subjective, and he just slams the door closed. And
Yeah, that seems very.
and that was like
appropriate.
while we were writing the questions, we got
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah, the good thing about Subjectivity, right, is that the first year of it started off slow, because you approached me, you said, I want to be a host for a show.
Yeah.
And I said, okay.
I'm
A year
being
later. Yeah, Alex Trebek, yeah.
Alec Trebek.
Then a year later, suddenly everything just out of nowhere. The set got done in like a day.
Yeah, Zach worked on the set, and it
Oh,
was
Jesus,
yeah,
that
I
sounds
really liked
beautiful.
it.
Honestly, if subjectivity could have been the best ending for Phoenix, and honestly, at this point, it might be if Sebas doesn't get stuff done. Because the point of Butthole was to just kind of get Phoenix Studios together on one final project, and we did. We got a bunch of people, and we were gonna get more, but you know, time didn't allow for it. We're never making a season 2, by the way, so don't wait for it.
I'm not doing that shit.
No, I'm not doing that again. I'm not putting. Then he came with Butthole, and he got 9 other people for the cast.
Yep, like instantly, bro. Jorkro was like sent in 30 different voices and was down.
Yeah, so that was, you know, if the show works out, that's fine. But if it doesn't, we got what we need to do done.
Yeah.
You know, people are saying that that Phoenix Studios' final project is. Should we talk about it? No.
That's up to you.
Sure, whatever. At this point, they were saying the final project was going to be Umbra. Umbra is not with Phoenix at all because
it was originally actually going to be Gold,
and then Officer Down.
Yeah.
But then we said we want to go to college, so we're going to call it Umbra.
Yeah.
And now we got a track list of 14 songs.
Yep.
14. Yeah, 14. Because I'm counting the track that descended today.
Yeah.
14 songs and counting.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But honestly, I think it's better for Phoenix to just end. I think it's going to be the best.
I mean,
end.
It's sad, but
It's sad, yeah, because, you know...
I got there really late.
Yeah, but again, it started off really bumpy with the military groups. We were a military group at some point.
A what?
A military group.
What do you mean?
We would pretend to be military, and we'd have trainings. We'd be like, stand, shoulder to shoulder formation. Do not speak unless allowed. And remember, I think it was like, keep safety on at all times or you will be permabanned. That's how we found Jocko. That's Stray Dog on the street.
Oh, and I think he's still into the...
Oh, yeah, he's not quite past that yet. He has a job and stuff. He's 18 and he has not moved past that yet.
He's 18?
Yeah. He's 18.
Bro, there are too many, like, actual adults on this who...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, we were a Christian group.
I clearly don't know the lore here.
Praise to the Lord. Yeah, there was.
There's actually a church right there.
Holy shit, that's true. So there was a time when I was working with this group called Blue Gem Studios, Christian group, and that's where I met a bunch of people. I met I forgot their names, but I was in there for a very long time, and I got paid a lot of stuff to make very.
You got paid?
With Roblox, dude. I was 12.
Oh,
I was 12.
I thought you
was
actually,
12.
bro. You got paid. No, getting paid with Robux while you're 12 is actually like.
Oh, it
that's
was
like the dream job, bro.
Shit, yeah. I was working with it with. Who was it working with it? With. I'm not gonna say his real name. Combative Roblox Pro. I was working on it with him, and bro, every month we'd get a paycheck of like 600, 300, 800, depending on how much we made for them.
That's not enough to live.
Oh, it's fucking Robux.
I mean, like,
800 Robux.
You could have asked for more.
Actual cash is like $5.
Yeah, you could have asked for more than $5 a month.
They're not-
$5 a month is.
Bro, it was ran by kids. They can't give us actual money.
Okay, I forgot it was ran by kids.
It's Roblox.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Roblox. So, after that, I went on hiatus and I went down the devil's path because my friend said, "You want to hop on Theme Park Tycoon 2?"
Play APOC. Do you play APOC?
Not anymore. It got old.
That's valid.
It got very old.
Isn't APOC just Fortnite in Roblox? Or is it PUBG in Roblox?
It's neither.
It's what?
It's neither.
I swear it was PUBG. It's DayZ. It's DayZ in Roblox.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. It's not Fortnite.
I got the game knowledge. It's not a battle royale.
No.
Like, games last way too long.
Oh, the games last forever. They never end.
Yeah, so it's DayZ.
Yeah, it's Daisy. I'm just relieved that Phoenix is over. I'm relieved.
You're relieved?
I'm relieved.
I thought you'd be upset.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna cry like a bitch when it's over. But, you know.
MatPat. You know MatPat left?
Yeah, I know.
So you're like Matt Pat with
Yeah,
Phoenix.
sure. I mean, it's just part of the fact that I was the one like kind of working on everything you were working, because there were tons of shows that just never got made. We got Bait and Switch, Yellow Belt.
Bait and Switch was cool.
Oh yeah, but the problem with Phoenix Studios was
I was a voice actor for Bait and Switch. Well,
he would have been.
I was.
He would have been.
Yeah.
He would have been. The problem with Phoenix Studios and running stuff like this in general is that it's always so hard to have to, when someone approaches you, a friend approaches you, because I've known Crimsh for years, I've known Ad for years, etc. When Crimsh approaches me with an idea, he's like, all right, let's do a Muslim snowman bit. And it happened, we filmed it. But it hurt when I had to cut it out, because I thought it was funny at the time. I don't find this funny.
I still don't know. I had no idea that existed. So he did a good
It
job.
got up on YouTube. I uploaded it on YouTube later because we were like, whatever. We'll see when we get home. And then what else happened? The thing is, it's so hard to moderate stuff like that, especially when it comes to friends. Because when you're like in a professional work environment, it's a little bit easier because you can put your foot down. But when it comes to stuff like this, when it's a bit more personal, it's a bit harder to have to say, no, we're not going to do that. That's too much. That's over the edge. Because at the end of the day, it's your voice, it's your name, it's what you leave behind. Once you click post, you click post, you click share on your YouTube, your Instagram, your Twitter, your whatever, your TikTok, your Jerkmate, whatever. It's up there and it stays up there. You can delete it, but they're going to have it. And they're going to, they're not going to use it.
I mean, I feel like if you're a small channel...
Yeah, but it stays in their database. It doesn't leave. Once it's up there, it's up there. You better believe it. So it's
Especially if you leave it up and it's privated.
Yeah, if it's private. That's why the Crimson Hat Show, it's private right now, so you're not going to see it on the channel, but I'm going to download it and delete it off the channel. Because I don't really want... Crimson mostly didn't want any other people seeing it. And I can understand where he's coming from with it, honestly. It's not ideal for him. His voice is very recognizable.
Very.
And my brother in Christ, stop. This thing's been bugging me this whole time. Can you stop? Oh, fuck.
They're going to come at you for harming trees. Mr. Beast is going to watch this video and be like, Team Trees! Punch you in the face. It's like... Straight just like in the nose. Your schnoz will be like this for the rest of like your career, bro. You're like,
Yeah.
what's good, y'all? It's me, Cold Shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Talkaholic episode 4. How we feeling?
I'm happy with that.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh,
Hey,
you
hey.
phrased it as if it was ending, my
No,
guy.
I'm just looping back.
You're looping back.
to the
How are we feeling? We're
conversation.
feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good about this.
We've been going on for like 32 minutes. It's way too short.
32 minutes. That's the first episode. Was
We can go a little longer.
Yeah.
We can go longer.
Our plan was to, because usually the sun in this god awful city sets at 6, but it's just like
frio.
it's not setting. It is actually cold. That's why we're wearing sweaters and pants.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, but it's cool
yeah.
that we at least got like one episode filmed. Originally, this was going to be on the beach, but then that didn't work out.
Yeah.
That was going to be on the beach.
I mean, maybe.
Oh?
No, because like I don't
think so.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll
No,
see.
I don't think so. At this point,
Even if it does happen, who knows if we'll have time to even like.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, listen, if anything, it's more likely I come back in June for the thing you told me about.
Yep.
It's more likely that I come back in June.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. It's hard.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Because you have school in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually on summer vacation and I'm not, so we have unlinked summers, which is always fun. Because like during the summer, I have nothing to do all day and he's just never free. And then during his summer, I'm never free.
I mean, usually I just take care of what I need to do early and then I can just hop on call for like hours, but there's days when I can't. Yeah.
During the summer?
No, during, like, when I'm in class, I mean.
Yeah. You take care of stuff like early?
Like, when I get home, I just sit down like, alright guys, let's lock in, and I just, that would have been tragic.
Mm-hmm. That would have been genuinely tragic.
But, yeah, it's cool. It's good that I got to do one thing in person, at least.
Yeah, I had the presentation today that I had at school. I finished it yesterday at 9 p.m.
Great.
Yeah, because yesterday was, like, if I came to school today, they would have not had my presentation because I had to submit it yesterday. That way they could prepare it and shit. So yeah, I do shit at the very last moment. Like, I got 1 minute remaining. Let's go.
Cannot relate.
Yeah, no, he is literally the opposite of me, in like every way.
Yeah.
You know, he's short. I'm tall.
Okay.
He doesn't have acne. I do.
Yeah, that's true. I have. No.
It's not apparent enough to be considered like.
No, it's not acne.
If you say I have acne, I'll look at you with like a mean face because I have acne.
Yeah, I don't have acne.
Yeah. You can't tell on this camera because I'm pale as fuck.
Just look very malnourished.
I do. I look very malnourished.
I have my actual color back now. This is great.
Yeah. The sun's down.
When the sun comes.
I can't.
Don't do that.
Vamp anthem.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Whoa.
I'm gonna tickle you. Whereas arguing with my cousin, he liked Flash McQueen, Lightning McQueen or Flash McQueen?
Lightning McQueen.
In French, it's Flash McQueen.
Oh.
Yeah. So he liked Lightning McQueen. I liked. What was the name of the Italian bitch?
The Italian bitch.
From you know the Italian bitch, right?
No.
From the second. No.
Happy.
Yeah, from the second movie.
Happy.
Huh?
Happy.
Happy?
Happy.
Oh my gosh, that dog looks just like Happy.
That's what I'm saying.
That is really cute. Yeah, the Italian car. I liked him. I'm just gonna call him Fettuccine because I can't think of. Yeah.
Francesco.
I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, Francesco. I loved Francesco. I always grew up liking the villains more. Like.
Yes.
I was like Darth
Yes.
Vader. Fuck Luke.
Yes.
Yeah. But like, I loved Francesco. I thought he was cool as shit. And my cousin would be like, Piston Cup, Flash McQueen #1 in French. And then I went up to him someday because I just got so sick and tired of it, and I slapped him.
Oh no.
So hard. No, I was like 8. He was 6, 7. No, I was 8. He was 5 or 6.
Okay.
Right in that range, in that age range.
Okay.
And I slapped him so hard that he had a red mark on his face, and it was so visible that when his mom came to see what happened, she looked at his face, saw that red mark, and then saw my big ass hands, because I had big ass hands as a kid, right?
Yeah. Big
ass hands. I still do. She saw my big ass hands, she saw that big ass smack on his face, and looked at me. She was like, she took that kid, went to the other room.
Nah, man. I just on the good side. I stay on the good side of my cousins.
No, they like, I'm chill with all of them now. I got a group chat with them.
Yeah,
I just had to grow up.
Yeah, I never really got in arguments with my cousins. But in school, whew, I was the most. I got into arguments so often. Every other day I was fighting with someone, beefing with someone over the most ridiculous bullshit.
Yeah.
One time I got angry at Teriyaki because he texted at 9 and I was like, it's past my bedtime!
Teriyaki?
Yeah.
You got mad at him for texting you at 9?
Bro, me and him used to go at it constantly. He can vouch for it. Bro, we were friends. We were friends. Like, one day, we'd be like, shut up. Frick you. We didn't say, we didn't say fuck. We'd be like, frick you, dude. And I'd be like,
flip you.
That's like, frick fractionals. Go out the front door.
And you do this. Did you used to do this? I used to do this all the time.
I would never
Where
do
like,
that.
I wouldn't do my middle finger. I'd like...
You look less pale now. That's great.
Yeah.
No, I would never flip him off. I just like, frick you, dude. Frick you.
You're stupid.
And then the next day, he'd be like, hey, buddy, how you doing? It was like that.
I had a kind of friendship like that with some friends, but it was like a friend group. We had this whole friend group. We would play 4th grade. We would play dodgeball every single day.
That's fun.
And this new kid came. Right, he was so good at dodgeball.
Right.
And I think like the group leader, the designated group leader, kind of got mad at him for being good at dodgeball because he used to be the best at dodgeball, and he was like, "Fuck you." And so he completely kicked him out of the group.
Ooh.
And he said the F word, and we were all like,
damn.
Yeah, you feel
Crazy.
me? And I felt bad. So I started hanging out with the kid who got kicked out.
Oh, that's nice.
We kind of became besties, but then that entire friend group would hate on us. Except this one kid, Botamus, who I'm still friends with to this day.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're chill like that. Last time I went to where I used to live in 4th grade, like I visited him, and it was like super chill and shit.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice.
But
Yeah.
that's just the way it is, bro. It's you're always beefing with people.
Yeah.
No, but then whenever I would talk to one of them by themselves in the friend group,
That would be nice.
we would be like besties.
It's because
But if there was 2 or more together, besides Botamus,
they'd be assholes.
they would be assholes. Botamus would just like kind of sit there and be like that.
No, yeah.
So yeah.
That happens.
Oh, no, actually, I'm not gonna bring that up. Yeah. So.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll tell you after we're done recording.
Yeah. But yeah, we're good now. It was very awkward today. I went to the school today where I used to study. It was very awkward.
You and Teriyaki?
No, not with him. No, not with him. With just everybody else. Because as soon as I approached the table we were sitting at, on the other side of the table was a bunch of people who, honest to God,
They recognized him.
Jesus Christ, I got scared. Because I'm going to name drop him because he's never going to watch this video. Bro, Sergio was just like eating, and then peripheral was like, oh, you, hey! And I
Call him over.
Bro, I thought.
It was really funny. I didn't think they would remember him because he looks different than he did in middle school.
I didn't think they'd even look at me because
Yeah.
Do they interact with you guys often? Like
No. not
like
often.
that's the thing.
I mean, like I interact with some of them, but they never interact with our friend group. It's usually just like the people interacting with the people. You feel
So I
me?
was so confused when they called me over, and then the day kept going on, and all the people were like, "Yo, I
Yeah.
know yo."
And everyone just knew him.
I'm scared,
Maybe you didn't change that much.
bro.
You changed a lot.
I changed
I
way
think you
too
look.
much.
I think you look super different from when you were younger. I see similarities, but I wouldn't recognize you if I
No.
was going like purely based off that.
Definitely not.
But I think like they see my stories and stuff. Where
That might be
sometimes-
it.
Yeah,
Although you use the close friend story most of the time. You don't. Really
I have them in my close friends.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, I have close friends is just like everyone except family.
Oh, a little bit. That makes sense. Then. That makes sense. Yeah, that's how they know me then. Because otherwise they would not have recognized me at all.
No.
Because I was so confused when Austin Ollie just saw me, and he was like, "Hey, I know you. You didn't say my name. You just pointed to me like, huh?" And went,
And he knew.
he knew. I told him I was gonna come, but I didn't tell him like I'm gonna be here on Wednesday at 11:30.
Yeah.
He didn't know, but he knew when he saw me, which is crazy because I haven't seen him since 4th grade. So
Yeah.
that's crazy since 4th
Fourth.
grade.
He left 4th grade.
Yeah. And I did not see him until today. It was the most rushed interaction. He was like, "Yo, what's good, man?"
Y'all dapped each other up and then went on with your day.
He was in a hurry. I don't know what he was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the least awkward interaction. Cause then
No, because y'all know each other.
Yeah,
Y'all
but-
kept up online and shit.
yeah, but then there was like stuff like when I ran into Mia in the hallway. She was like, "Oh yeah, hey." And I'm like, "Hi."
She was here.
Bro,
She's been here since 3rd grade.
she's been here for a while. Yeah.
I completely forgot that.
Yeah.
There's some people who I like just automatically in my head assume have like are more recent.
Oh no, she's been here for a while.
Yeah.
There's some people who I was hoping I could see because I don't know if they would recognize me or not. Tomas Troncoso, I did not see him at all. I'm gonna have to blur these names out.
It's fine.
That's fine. There was a bunch of people who I wanted to see, but I didn't see them.
He was at school today.
He was?
Yeah.
I didn't see him. Yeah, but I'm very short. People
Remember
were
when
shocked.
we went into the big field and I was like more 11th graders. sit
Oh,
over
was
there.
he sitting on the
Yeah,
bleachers?
yeah,
We should have walked nonchalantly past them.
yeah. That was just unlucky.
I didn't really want to approach them.
Yeah, it's fine. I get it. I probably wouldn't if I was like visiting an old school.
No. I was very strategic with where I went. And then I ran into
Yeah,
T-
you used
and-
your time like
And then I ran into Tihan in the bathroom.
in the bathroom. I
Like-
thought it was in the library.
No, I mean, okay, wait, hold on. So first of all, I was just walking around. You had gone to your next class.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, we're gonna. And then I was by middle school. I went in to check in if Mr. Maria was there because I didn't know yet. And then I walk out, and then I ran into this guy. Walks past me. He looks down at me. I'm like, he looks at me, thinking. And then he's going to the bathroom, and I see this jacket that says plush club. Is that him?
Yeah.
And I was like, but I'm not gonna stand out there waiting for him. Like, hello, I know you. I was saying, yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was just like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna go. And then I walked into the library to wait, and then there was 3 people there. There was him, Annette was on the couch, and some other girl was looking at me like she wanted to kill me. I'm guessing she knows me. I don't know her.
Okay. Yep.
And then he was like, and I went, and then he was like, whoa. And then we talked, and then he left.
That's, damn.
And then I went asking around for an iPhone charger because this thing ran out of battery so fast.
Yeah.
It's a problem it has. I don't know what's up with it.
Yeah, no.
I don't use it and it still runs out of battery. It's weird.
You don't. I'm very addicted to my phone. I got the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Actually, I have the 17. They gave me the leaked version, the ripped. You know, you feel me? Yeah. I got the newest. I'm ahead of the curve. I got the newer new. Whoa.
What was that?
I got the newer new. You feel me?
The newer new.
Yeah. I was just shocked by my phrasing. You know, usually like when I talk, I say words, and I just started like saying.
Usually when you talk, you do say words.
Sometimes I say words and they just don't mean anything.
Flabbergasted.
Bamboozled.
That's a word.
Bamboozled and flabbergasted are synonyms.
Flabbergastin.
Oh. For floofendoofen. I got that from a
Pokemon.
video.
Oh. Pokemon?
No, not. I mean, actually, I can already imagine the Pokemon.
Right.
I'm gonna hire someone to draw for floofendoofen. Just
dog.
like with the name alone, do not just like the commission is just like I have no idea what this looks like. Just draw for floofendoofen. Enter.
Yeah. Jeez, this thing is fucking with me so bad. I have to like.
Leaf. I'm gonna put one in your ear.
Don't you dare.
Stupid ass kid. Running into leaves.
It was a blip game of hide and seek though. I won.
You won?
Oh yeah.
I never won hide and seek.
I'm cracked at hide and seek. Tag, bro. I was a god at tag.
For real. I was a really fat kid. So like, I wouldn't run, I would roll. Which is slower than running. Because I was like a circle. I was like a ball. And so I would just like... It's like when it was like a downhill, I would totally catch them. Wow. But yeah.
You'd pull a drawer deck and just catch up to them.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
They called me the Beyblade.
Wow. That's crazy. There was this guy in 5th grade when we played tag. His name is Matt. You might have heard of him. And he had this fedora all the time. So what he would do is he'd go up to the jungle gym. And what?
He wore a fedora in 5th grade.
Yeah, he had a fedora. He was classy. He had like a red scarf too. He was like classy. He was like a comic maker.
That's not classy, that's gay.
He's not gay. Well,
Fedora and red scarf.
He might be gay.
Yeah.
He might be gay.
Yeah.
So what he'd do is he'd go down the slide, but he won't go down the slide. Normally he'll go whee. No, he would roll down the slide, hand on his fedora, and he'd always, when you roll down the way, he'd land standing up with his fedora on his head. Always. He always like to like go.
How?
I don't know. He'd just always do it, and he'd be like, haha, I'm here.
That's actually sick as fuck.
Yeah, he was a fucking badass.
Yeah, when I went on the slide, I would start going flying because I was so fat that I would just like gain speed and I would just like... No, genuinely, if I show you photos of me when I was younger, you go... Like, my height was equal to my width.
Yeah.
Like my rib cage, if I fell to the floor, my rib cage wouldn't feel anything because it was just it was just schmeat.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I used to be so pale, people would think I was dying.
I mean, you kind of were.
Yeah.
You caught it.
Yeah, now I'm yellow.
I'm sure you would still be yellow.
I went from Pugly Adams to Simpson.
I'm sure you would still be yellow if none of that happened.
If none of what happened?
Your little
No,
Joker
trust me. It's a whole thing. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but it's a whole thing. I would be normal skin color.
Would you actually?
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Fair enough.
It's cold. It's getting dark.
It's cold. What? Shit, first episode, you said I'm cold and I said you need a blanket. You need a blanket? Because you just went, it's cold. That's a callback.
I'm gonna show you a magic trick.
Mm-hmm.
Put your leg down.
I'm gonna send this to the popo.
You're not gonna send that to
To the popo.
To the popo? To the popo? I don't live in this fucking city. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna come to Manta try to find me? Y'all can't find me. Cause by Manta, I go by a different name.
I know where he lives.
Eduardo. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I know what these. Bro, I have photos of your like neighborhood.
You know what the building looks like, but you don't know the neighborhood.
Bro, I could find it if I tried.
You could not.
I literally, you told me that when I went there, I was like 3 minutes away. You have told me the time it takes to get from a very distinct
There are
location
many
to your
neighborhoods
place.
near the mall. Many neighborhoods.
I'm just saying, I could find it because I know what the neighborhood looks
It
like.
would take you a couple of hours.
I know what it looks like at night.
Yeah.
Because you only ever call me at night, like when you're walking around with your dogs.
Yeah, that's true. I do only. You know what would be really funny if it turns out the whole time the microphone just hasn't been picking up audio.
We just sat here for 52 minutes and it just...
Imagine. It's night.
If it doesn't pick up audio from there, it'll switch.
It's a full moon. My claws come out.
Oh shit, it's a full moon? Is it a full moon?
I don't fucking know.
Shit.
Oh. Shit. Hi there. How you doing, sir?
I don't want you to see me when it's a full moon.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it.
When it's a full moon, my body does this thing where it just... I'm waiting for that lady to walk away so I can do this, so I can continue this bit.
Is this gonna be something I need to keep my distance for?
No.
Right.
Yeah, when it's a full moon, sometimes I just... Oh!
I'm so happy we got that on camera. Because I know for a fact you're not going to do that again.
No, never. You will unless you get that poster and we go to the mall.
What poster? Oh.
You want to tell them about the poster?
No. No.
I'll tell them then.
No, we're not going to tell them about
So
shit.
the first...
Hey. No.
What if I just tell them about the first day? Just like, and without the poster. Sure. Yeah. So the first day he got here, I was like, it was like 6 a.m. We were texting and stuff, and we were like, yo, let's do something later today. And then I went to school, you know, after school, 3 p.m. I went to this mall, and we both met up at the mall. And it was like our first time actually meeting up in person. And we goofed off. We actually switched malls. And in that mall, I bought him something that he won't let me talk about. And
Yeah.
we went up to people holding that thing, and we were like, do you like this? And like we recorded a little bit of it. We were like, ¿te gusta eso? And at some point, I just got bored. And so like this one guy, I was like, hey, do you like this? And he went, no, not really. And I like started hunching over like this, and I was like, oh, I really need a shit right now. And like he just stared at me and then just like walked away. I thought that was hella funny. Personally, I fucked with that. You didn't.
What?
Eventually I'm gonna force you to do something like that. I need something of you.
Force me?
I want something on my camera roll of you like being goofy, you know?
Bro,
It can't just be me.
Come on. I'm goofy all the time. You know, I could just go up and go.
No, like literally, there are times when he calls me where he's walking down his own street, and he'll just start insulting people to their face in English. That way they don't understand. But he'll be like,
Sometimes they do.
sometimes they do, and he has beef with someone where he like intentionally takes his dogs to shit in his front yard, just because he has beef with him.
Yeah.
What's his name? You wanna tell the
I don't
people?
know his name, actually. Do I know his name?
I swear you said his name. I mean,
feel
I
like
know
I
him as
forgot.
the American guy.
I feel like I forgot him. I forgot his name. Probably
Yeah,
the best.
I don't
But
know.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hell he lives in this country. He has no reason to live here. But like a lot of American people live near you, and I do not know why.
They want to go there to retire. It's a nice little-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So they're all old.
They're all
How old is the guy?
at least 60. 60. Yeah. You know.
He has white hair and shit.
No,
Oh, is he wrinkly?
a little bit.
So he's probably 40.
I think Ronnie
40,
McNutt
50.
kind of look.
Ronnie looks 40, late 40s.
Yeah, kind of like he looks
Maybe
like
he's
Ronnie
just
McNutt.
rich.
He looks like Ronnie McNutt. Kind of. It's not him. I know it's not him. It's not Ronnie McNutt.
No, there's video evidence
I think
that
it's-
shows that it's not Ronnie.
Ronnie McNutt is the Demogorgon.
He did look like a Demogorgon. Rest in peace, Ronnie.
Play the clip. Play the clip.
Don't. Editing cold.
I'm gonna put something even worse on the screen. Just watch.
Oh, you're gonna put it and then just blur it. I know you.
I'm not gonna. Oh, ooh, you are underestimating me, my friend.
Oh, you're gonna actually put it?
No, I'm gonna do something worse.
Are you just gonna put the audio
No.
of like the Samsung ringtone?
No.
You sure?
Sure.
I trust. I trust
should
you.
trust.
I trust you with the editing. You know?
Yeah, you can trust me with the editing. I'm a very good editor.
He is actually like half of the funny stuff in the subjectivity editing was him, because we split the editing between us. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would do mostly is go through the raw footage
And cut it up.
cut it up, cut the shit out that's like boring, awkward silence, and then I would add some gags, and then I would send it over to him, and then he would also add some gags.
And then I just go batshit on it.
Yeah. No, there's some moments where I was like crying because of the additions that he made.
Yeah. Just wait until this one.
Oh. Wait, which type of crying?
I'm not gonna play the La La Land finale. Don't worry.
Land
I'm not gonna put it on. Don't worry.
I swear, the La La Land song. If I hear it, I will start bawling.
Really?
Don't play it. Don't play it.
I'm not gonna play it.
Look, we kind of have this competition, right? Competition.
Yeah.
I have this competition that he hasn't really agreed to, where I've seen him cry 4 times.
3 times.
4.
3.
Fine. 3. But they were all online. So I don't know what the ratio to online to like in person is, but
What do you think the song's called? Is it called Another Day of Sun or is it?
oh, stop, please. Actually,
Man, listen.
do you cry often?
I cry over very little things, man.
Yesterday was my first time crying in 2024.
I've cried 10 times in 2024.
I don't cry. Usually when I'm upset or sad, I get angry.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
get
yeah.
sad. I get angry, and then I just stand in the corner of my room, just like.
Just wait.
Have you ever played Smash?
Yeah.
You know, like when you hold like a charge up and then you save it up, they just kind of like are fuming, kind of like Donkey Kong, like that
Yeah, I feel.
where he's just like fuming, kind of bouncing like that. That's me when I get mad in the corner of my room.
There you go.
Yep.
That's
We're about to hit an hour. It's
that's
getting dark
crazy.
out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let's focus on the thumbnail. Thumbnail. Yo. Episode 4. Yeah. Next episode we're gonna have Jock. No, I'm kidding.
Actually, wait.
I don't know.
Don't call it, but I think that would be hella funny. Just to have Jock on. The issue is, I think it would just turn into screaming and yelling.
I would get into a fight with him.
Jock, Fox, Lipso, Foolish, Stud. All 6 of us in the same PC.
Oh no.
No, but if we're getting like Jock, we need Beatles.
We do need battles.
So we have your, I guess your anti whatever is Zach, but
Yeah,
let's just say it's because it is also Fox, right?
Yeah, but I'm never gonna get Fox on the show.
So we got him and Fox, we get Beatles and Jock, and I have beef with no one because I'm just like so cool.
He hates nobody.
I have no reason to. I have like a mini beef with Crimsh.
Ooh.
It's played up for the camera.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like you saw episode
Yeah,
4,
I know,
subjectivity.
I know.
It's played up for the camera, but like that's the most beef that I have.
Yeah.
I love everyone equally, especially him.